Hello pretties, welcome to Websterl. So today I'm super excited because we do have my project pan update. I know I've been gone for a little bit, about a week and a half or so. Sorry about that, been a bit hectic, and I decided to sign myself up to be a captain for my football league, and that is taking a lot more of my time than I thought it was going to take. And it's not even started yet. This is just like preseason prep for it. So I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna have to stay on top of it, my things a bit more. And I do know that I'm gonna be doing a ton of filming this weekend since it's a long weekend here. And then this is going up a day late on Friday. Technically, it should have gone up on Sunday. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, here's my project pan update. Honestly, the best one so far, but it's quite honestly because I've had some really shitty ones in the past. But this is the best update we've had so far. Additionally, I think next update would be just as good as this one, if I'm being honest. So keep that in mind. Let's start with a bang. I feel like, or a mini bang. That sounds wrong, but I finished this. If you saw my sample video, like full face makeup of samples, you would have seen me finish this. So I am going to be replacing this with a new thing of samples. Let's have a ton of samples right now. And I also started this one in that video. I don't love this one. It's super thick. But we're going to hope that we can make it work. That's all I can say. We're going to hope that we can make it work. So we're going to do this. All right. Let's see. Not so exciting progress. I honestly surprised I didn't finish this, but it's this little mini blush. I was hoping to finish it by the end of this month, but I didn't. But there's actually not a lot left, so I do actually think this will be gone by the next update. I'm actually wearing it today underneath my blush. I am also wearing my regular blush that is in this project pan, which I still haven't hit pan on. I'm starting to get a little nervous because I feel like if I don't hit pan on this by next update, this is not going to get finished by the end of the year. I've been using the hell out of it. It looks well loved, but then it also looks like it's pretty evened out over here. So I don't know, guys. This has not been moving as much as I was hoping it would. I do have a massive dent. I think you can see it right there, massive dent on it. And I've been wearing it a lot. It's really easy to use, but haven't hit pan. So it makes me very nervous. So yeah, if I don't hit pan on this by next month, I think this is a lost cause, potentially. Just saying. All right, but there's that. I do expect to have this one done by the next update, so no concerns there. Let's see. I have my Super Shock Shadows thingy right here. I did actually do a good job of using them a couple of times, but obviously nothing really has changed. My whole goal with this was just to get usage out of it, so not too concerned about that. And there's an exciting one, guys, because we've finally hit pan. That's right, we've hit pan, and a pretty big one at that too. Honestly, this could have been a lot bigger because I hit pan on this over a week ago, but I didn't use it at all last week. I am using it a bit today, but this could have been a lot bigger if I had used it more often. But it's okay. I'm confident that by the next update, it's either going to be to a point where it needs to be repressed or it will be already done. So I feel pretty good about this. I think this one's gonna be gone. I haven't hit pan. Oh gosh, I haven't hit pan on this little one yet, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm not really focusing on this one too much. I'm really just using the inner corner. As soon as I finish this one, I'm gonna start using this one to like put it all over my lid. I know it has like little glitters in it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I think if I just like tap them off, then they'll probably come off. Fingers crossed. And then if that's the case, I think I might be able to finish it because I do have quite a bit of progress in it. I might be able to finish it by the end of the year as well. So not concerned about these, but pretty happy. We've hit pan. We've hit pan. All right. Talked about blush. Not so exciting. Another not so exciting one. I did ended up keep using this one, this little balm thingy, and honestly, it is super thin in this entire middle area right here, super thin. So most of the product is really just in the outskirts. I think by the next update you're gonna be able to see that. I think I'm gonna be able to clean up this middle section and you're only gonna really see the outside of it. I'm not sure how that's going to affect how I pick it up with a brush. I am also trying to put my brush in the outside and like pick it up from the corners rather than the middle. But we'll see. I think this one's going to look very different by the next update, and it will be done pretty soon. I'm confident that I'll be able to finish this by the end of the month, by the end of the year. let's see. I have this bronzer. I think I used like 2 times. I honestly have just not focused on this one as much, but there's that. For my highlighter, I did make quite a bit of progress on it, but I actually ended up having to repress it because it kept shattering on me. So honestly, the tiniest little bit of product left, but it's been the tiniest little bit of product I left all year. I just have not had the incentive to want to reach for this. Oh, my makeup's picking up in my glasses area. Oh, okay, there we go. There you go. So I'm gonna give myself the goal to use this 15 times. I can do it. I can use this 15 times. I did use it about 12 times last time, and I honestly can say I saw a difference in progress. So I want to see what it looks like once I use this 15 times. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Now, let's go through my blue lipsticks, the two that are in this project pan. I actually haven't measured them yet. I usually do that ahead of time, but I didn't do it this time. I'm not 100% sure why, but we can do it together. Let's see. Okay, so here's on display, and I don't think you can tell how much, like, it's not much progress, even though I can see the difference. It's hard. I don't think you can tell. It's still stained from when I used it last time. And that also tells you that I haven't used this in a little bit. I actually used it this last month the least amount of times that I've used it in the past. I'm just cleaning off the black stains in the back of my hand. There you go. It's clean up. This is probably the least times that I've used it this time around, but I do see that changing in the near future. Moving forward, I was just really close in finishing that lip gloss and then this current lip gloss that I'm on, and so I was just prioritizing other things. That being said, I also have this one. Now this one I did use, wrong one. This is Ghosted. Now this one I did use a bit more, but again, I used it very like subtly. So let me mark that and I'll be right back. I didn't even do the marking, like it was there, but like you can't see it. Like it seems almost the same. I'm confident it's gonna be gone by the end of this year, but it's just not happening just yet. And that's okay, that's okay. I think the red one's gonna be gone first, but it is what it is. I'm still chucking at him, but it is what it is. On a more exciting note, I did finish my gloss. This was it. This is where we were at last time, and then I was able to finish it, the whole thing up, and it's completely gone. It was an okay formula. It had like a bit of a plumping feel to it, but it didn't actually plump anything. And then I could have started working on something else, but I didn't because, spoiler alert, I'm super close to finishing this lip gloss. So I've just been focusing on this for the last week or two. And I'm super close to being done. I have like a day or two left of usage from this one. So hence why I didn't put anything else in. However, I am going to roll something in for that gloss, and that's going to be this one right here from Super Mario. Is in the shade Rose Glow, and it's supposed to be like a balmy kind of like, I don't know, gloss thing. It looks actually like it has quite a bit of pigment, but it honestly looks kind of clear on me. And when my actual lips color, if I like move it around, you can see it's actually quite sheer. It's just when it was there collected all at once, it was quite thick. So that being said, I actually plan on using this one quite a bit on top of that Ghosted shade, but I do expect this one to be gone by the next update, because you guys know I go through lip products like no one's business, and I think there's very little product in this little thing right here. So I do expect that one to go relatively quickly. Let's see, I do have also my lip liner, which I did use quite a bit, and I did actually just sharpen it. I am wearing it today underneath that gloss, and I wore it quite a few times underneath that gloss. So there is a bit of a movement. I just like moved it here, so there is a bit of a movement, but actually not as much as you would have hoped. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little line on it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I put my little mark on it. Not a lot of movement, but I think I would be able to move a lot better now moving forward with this new lip combo, because I noticed that I actually do like it underneath that pink shade, Ghosted. So I think I'm gonna get a bit more use out of it now. So there's that. And then we do have another finish product from this little line here. If you saw my sample video, like I said before, you would have seen that I actually finished this on camera, and it's like completely gone. I was not the plan, but I can't sharpen it anymore. So this one is a done deal. I do not have another eyeliner to put in here instead. The one that I would have put in, I actually ended up having to, my sister accidentally like destroyed it. Destroyed it for me. So I don't have an eyeliner to put in here. At this time, I think most of my eyeliners are relatively new. And I just want to switch through them. So I'm not going to be replacing that one at this time, which I'm okay with. Let's see what else we've got. I think we just have the last few things are going to be the most exciting ones. So here we are. So for my color corrector, I did decide to switch out the one from Ulta Beauty to put this one from Sigma, because I knew that I could finish it pretty quickly, and I was so close. I finished this side, but I didn't finish this little side over here. I do expect this to be gone the next couple of weeks because there's very little left. This will be done by the next update, and then I'll roll that Ulta one back in, and then that one should be done the next month or two after that. So I expect to have these two back-to-back finished pretty quickly. I also had taken the stopper out of my Pretty Fresh concealer, and as you guys can see, it's pretty much done. It's a done deal. Counting another empty, so pretty excited about that. I had taken out the stopper as well from my here you go, from my Milani concealer. This was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that, because I was still able to pull out like full wands full, and so it got pretty messy. There's actually not a lot of product left, so I do expect this to be done pretty quickly. Most of the product right here in the wand, and at the very, very, very bottom of this thing. I do expect this to go relatively quickly. I have been using the heck out of it. However, I have been using this in conjunction with my Tarte concealer. Sorry, not Tarte, REM concealer, which I'm making good progress on. I honestly don't like it. I'm actually wearing this combination right now, and first things first, my makeup picked up at where my glasses sit, so I'm gonna clean that up a little bit right now. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looks a little thick, and I don't love the way it looks. So I'm just saying, I don't like that very much. But I'm just gonna try to finish that. So it's not awful, it's a good match. It's just it's just thick. It's just a thick girl, okay? And I'm making it work, but I do hope I can finish it as soon as possible. There's actually quite a bit of product in here, and I'm honestly not sure how much I'm picking up. I tried to do it with my finger or the what's it called, with a brush. So it's going, but I don't love it. But it is what it is. And then the most exciting finish of all, ta-dang! This motherfucker's finally gone out of my collection. I cannot believe it. I can try to squish it, but like nothing really comes out. And as you guys know, I don't like this foundation, so I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to like take out the thing and like pull things out, because it's just, I don't love it. So I'm not gonna do that. I was convinced that I was gonna come in here and I was gonna roll this foundation in, because honestly, this foundation, I love it. There's actually not a lot of product left. I actually even marked it here, and I used it a couple of times since that little marking, although you can't really tell, it's like a slight little movement. But I decided to use my, where is it? Tinted Moisturizer. I finally pulled it out because I've been having it as like a backup for over a year. And since I've been trying to not open it until I finish this one. And now that I finally opened it, it's basically brand new, but I guess it's set around for too long because it's a little grainy, and I've gone through multiple bottles of this and I love it, and I know for a fact that it's not its original consistency, and I've never had a problem of this going bad on me because I usually can finish this in like 9 months without me even trying to finish it up. I naturally reach for it. It's one of my holy grails. So I guess I just left it in storage for too long and it's going bad on me. And I've heard from other people say like this goes bad pretty quickly, but I've never encountered that with this product because I've never been in that situation with this product where I've had it sit on for that long. So that being said, I'm gonna actually conjointly work on both of these. I think I'm gonna kind of have this one on. I'm gonna try to use this only once or twice a week, and then try to use this like every other time. I actually love this, so it's not a problem for me, but I just want to get a little bit more use out of it because I'm confident that by the end of this year, regardless of where this is at, it's gonna churn. It's gonna churn. Currently, I'm not having issues. Like my skin is not being affected. It still looks pretty smooth. I'm currently wearing it right now, and I'm not having any issues with it. But I'm confident by the end of this year, if it's already starting to get grainy, it's gonna churn. It's gonna start separating, or it's going to start smelling. And at that point, I'm not gonna put it on my face. I will be repurchasing it because I actually really like it. But yeah, and then this one, this kind of foundation sticks actually go quickly. So if I can just use it once or twice a week, I'm confident I can get this done by the end of the year. And if I really just need to give myself like a little push, I can wear it a bit more often for a little while. But I mean, there's not a lot of product left. I can go through this quickly. If I were to like only work on this would be like 2 months product worth of product. But I really want to get as much use out of this as I possibly can. So I'm gonna kind of put both of them in the project, and we'll see how this goes. I might end up taking one of them out, seeing how it turns out. But I think that is everything for today. Quite honestly, things that I think are gonna end up leaving pretty soon. The color corrector is gonna be gone pretty soon. This is gonna be gone pretty soon. The lip gloss is going to be gone pretty soon. Obviously, the sample is going to be gone pretty soon. That eyeshadow is going to be gone pretty soon. If not next update, the update after that. So I think we're going to have really good updates for the next 2-3 months. We're going to have really good updates. Pretty excited about that. That blush is going to be gone by next update most likely as well. So pretty excited about this. I think this is the first 6 months we're just like grinding it out, trying to get pretty close and finishing all of these products. And now we're starting to see the fruits of those labors, and we're starting to see those products actually finishing and putting new things in. And some things I didn't put new things in, right? Because if I'm not gonna finish it, like what's the point? But overall, I'm pretty excited about this project pan update. I feel like this is like the turn of the tides. And that's about it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. What's your favorite like mid-year item that you finished this year so far? I'm super excited to know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!